when we got off the bus, he decided to follow us all the way down to our hostel and book in at the same hostel.
Just about to depart Cancun. Thoughts?
Just relaxing.
Good food. Seems like the type of place that you would go to just stay in the resorts, and that's kind of it, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to be leaving now.
Yeah, bring on Valladolid.
I think it's gonna take about 2 hours, hopefully. Yeah, it's just a normal bus.
Yeah, we were given the option between a first class and a second class bus.
Yeah, I think this is a second class bus.
So, we didn't have too much information on the buses at the time, but I have it all for you now. The first class buses are faster because they do not have as many stops. They also have plugs for charging electronics, Wi-Fi and air conditioning. Because they are that bit faster, they are the most expensive bus option. These first class buses are run by the company ADO, and you can find their office in most towns in Mexico. The other option, which we took, is the second class bus. The journey can take longer on these buses as they make stops in smaller towns and villages. There are no plugs, Wi-Fi or air conditioning. However, because they take that bit longer, the ticket prices are cheaper than any other buses. The second class bus companies are Oriente and Maya. Now, back to the video.
But it was leaving at a better time, so this is why we chose this one. Because normally we're first class all the way, right?
No, not on this trip. We're doing it as cheaply as possible. This was about 130 pesos each, which I think is about €6. So
that is just something I'm struggling to get my head around, is doing exchange rates in my head all the time. But yeah, it seemed pretty reasonable anyway. And it's a very standard bus.
Yeah.
No real aircon here, you can see that's been pulled out. But there's some bit of a breeze coming in at least anyway.
Yeah,
From the front door. Yeah.
Just arrived in, well, not just arrived, we've been here for about 2 hours in Valladolid, and we got off the bus and there was this really strange guy on the bus who was just staring at us. And yeah, that's better. And then when we got off the bus, he decided to follow us all the way down to our hostel and book in at the same hostel. So we got a bit kind of freaked out and booked another Airbnb, but the guy at the Airbnb wasn't there, So we went down to a hotel, which is
Also, should we point out
really,
the quality
really nice.
of this guy's Airbnb was not good.
Not good.
There seemed to be about 6 people bunched into a room. There's dogs on walls here, by the way, in Valladolid. It seems to be a common enough thing. Just
But
walking
anyway,
through the streets.
we went down to a hotel, which is really, really nice, but way over our budget for here. But it's literally, as you can tell, getting really dark. I think we're on this side. Go on this
Yeah, so, okay,
Yeah.
alright.
It's getting really dark, so we wanted a place to stay where we didn't feel like we were
We're going to get
be
murdered in our
attacked in the
sleep,
night.
especially in a dorm with 18 beds and 3 people in it. That would have been pretty freaky.
So we're kind of wandering the streets of Valladolid. It seems cool so far. It seems really authentically Mexican.
It's worked out really well though, because the
but it's
guy we
just-
met in the hotel
It's really nice.
gave us a lot of helpful suggestions about cenotes to visit, different walking tours that we can do. So look, everything happens for a reason, Kelly, right?
It's been an eventful introduction to Valladolid, but yeah, we're gonna stay one night in this hotel and go back to the hostel tomorrow, and hopefully that crazy guy is gone.
So the manager at our hotel here said that there's some great examples of Mayan cuisine in Valladolid. So myself and Kelly are set for the night. Super pizza. Es la mejor.
After our unplanned night away, we headed back to our hostel where our stuff was still there and the strange man was checked out, so we felt much safer settling into our room.
Have the whole place to ourselves so far. And then bathrooms over here. Quite standard.
After an interesting introduction to Valladolid, we were looking forward to exploring this town, especially the reason why many people come, the wonder that is Chichen Itza.
Yeah, more from Valladolid.